on, guys. I have everything turned on. Sorry. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Crafting Saturday. There we go. We got a comment already over here. Oh, okay, gotcha. I was looking at something that wasn't there. So, hello, everyone. Welcome to Crafting Saturday. We're going to be working on the new kit from Vals Craft Creations. It's the Victorian Springtime Elegance Junk Journal Kit. I printed some of the pages. I'll show you some of the pages, and information is linked down below if you want to get the kit. And I haven't looked lately, but I think that her kits are less than $10. I think it's less than $6. Like I said, I haven't looked because I'm part of the design team, so I get them myself. But they're very inexpensive and very beautiful. So we're going to do two notebooks. Um, One is going to be similar to this one with the post-it legal pad inside or the notes inside, but we're going to flip it to make it for a left-hander. Because this one here, you can hold it right here and write. So we're going to flip it so that a left-handed person can hold it over here and write.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
And then we're also going to do a left-hand. Not really a left-handed, but the pad will be on the left-hand side to use one of these junior legal pads. I never thought about that before. I am left-handed, so but I'm so used to doing everything, based on everybody else being right-handed.
I'm going to go get a dumbbell.
Oh, well, don't you have one?
If I'm going to get a lighter one.
I thought you had two of those.
If I'm going to get one that's lighter. Hello.
Miss Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. All right. Be in the Earl dance. Do 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 do.
Oh, you got a special one that. Wait, you got do a real one. You get the Earl dance live in person. Thank you, Miss Lisa. I appreciate that. Awesome. No problem, Miss Lisa. Hey, Miss Sandra. Hey, Miss Cicely. I'm doing fine here. Getting ready to start working on something here, and I'm going to switch the camera. I don't do yeah. I don't need to. Oh, and I don't know if I'll have time today, but I saw these cute little notepads at Dollar Tree. I was thinking of making a cover for those. So you either a top one or a side one to make it a little sturdier and nicer. I got two of those, so if we have time today, I'll make some of those. So we're going to switch. Hey, Miss Aisha. Switch the camera. Here we are. Hey, the cameras are all over the place here today. I've been rearranging my desk because I bought a bunch of paper. I got some nice copy paper to do my jelly prints. I got 60-pound paper. I got 110-pound paper. I got some cover paper to work on my notebooks. And what else did I get? Paper-wise, that's it. Oh, I got some brown envelopes. I got some white envelopes to make the ephemera folder. Oh, if you missed it, the ephemera folder went live to the public earlier today. So if you want to go check that out. And I've got me some new art glitter glue because I ran out. And I always put a date on it. I got the bigger bottle this time. I bought new tips because the one I had was clogging up, and I think it's because I damaged the little metal piece inside. So and if you guys, this is those little mini bookcases that come with the mini brand books, and I go, wait a minute, I can put them together like this without the legs in between, and this is good little storage for small little items. You know what I mean? So I thought, hey, that's perfect. So I now now I know if I get any more mini brand books, I could use this for storage. Snow Crusher! Hey, Mr. Greg, what you up to tonight? We're gonna make some little notebooks for left-handed people like me. But this is the cap. You see that little tip right there? I damaged it a couple times on the old cap because I dropped it a few times, and then some other times the tip actually came off. So I think I damaged the tip. Not there's a needle in here too. So I'm trying to find it to put it back in. Hold on. Come on, get in there. It's hard when you can't see. We're going to come on. There we go. Oh, so I have an extra cap. It, it came with two caps, and this is you gotta be careful because this comes with two the original bottle or the the glue press comes with two bottles. One with Nuvo glue, and one is an empty bottle. But it also comes, if you look at this, it's very hard to see. But this is a gray cap, and this is a clear cap. The gray cap has a bigger nozzle, so you get more glue coming out, and then the smaller cap has less glue coming out. I haven't used the Nuvo glue. If I run out of our glitter glue next time and can't buy it again, we'll use it. So I'm moving some stuff out of the way here. Let's see. There we go. There we go. So we'll take this cap off. Your granddaughter's a lefty. My son's a lefty. And then this here, there's a little what do they call it? Parking spot right here, right there. So you can put that there. So when you finish using this, you can put the cap back on and it doesn't clog. I never did that before, but I'm going to be doing that more often. And then you just pop it in like that. And then I cleaned the whole bottle completely out of the old glue because I wasn't sure maybe it had too much old glue in there and it was clogging it up. So I washed it out completely, let the bottle dry, and then did that. So we're going to move you out of the way. Come on, get in there. You were in there earlier. There you go. So I just kept that so to show you that it comes with two caps. If anybody's interested in any of the items, I do have the Amazon storefront listed below. So this is only part. Let's see. I didn't count the pages this time. Let's see how many pages are actually in this kit. March. Here we go. She has, wow, 55 pages. Not counting the ephemera pages. See this one right here is part of the ephemera pages. So I'm gonna cut these as little cards. I printed. Sorry, wrong one. I printed on the back of these, so that way when you cut these out, you have some pretty backing instead of just white paper. You can leave it white if you want, but I printed that on the side. So this is little note cards and little bookmarks, or you can cut them into tags. Cut the angles on top if you want them. Cut them into tags. So here are some of the pages. Like I said, she says 55. Let's see how many I printed. Uh, Sandra says my doll is left-handed but can write with her right hand too. A measuring tray is about one thing that works better for a lefty than a righty. Really, Miss Kimberly, I'm just starting. Just starting. We were just talking about I bought some new glue and some new tips for the glue. This is the new kit from Vals Crafts Creations. It's the Victorian Springtime Elegance Junk Journal Kit. And I'm going through the pages. So you got one page. She's got 55 pages that you can print if you want. So, but I printed only a few. So let's see how many I printed. One. I like this one. Hold on, it's a little too bright. Let me lower the lighting over here. Just a little bit. It's gonna go get brighter for a second. Hold on. There we go. Is that prettier? Can you see that? Can you guys see that nicely, or is it too dark? Let me know. If it's too dark, I think one more button. Let's see, one more button. How about that? Let me know if this is good. Mr. Robert, you know what I want. Whoop whoop. So this, and we're going through some of the pages I printed earlier today. So that's one. This is two, three. This one is like a journal page where you can fold it and have on either side. That's three. This is four, five. It's got a bunch of butterflies. Is that a dog or a cat? I can't tell. Is that a dog or a cat? Hard for me to see. I'm assuming. Oh, is it a poodle? I can't tell. But that's four. I lost count already. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, that's five. Six. It's got all these pretty flowers. Seven. And it's got different hues. Like this one's mostly greens. And you got this one here. Where is it? Where is it? There's like this one's darker, darker, darker black sort of. And there's like this one here is more pinks and blues. So it has different hues. Uh, I'll just count all these again later because I already forgot where I was. I know it was a puppy. I just didn't know what kind of puppy it was. We got this one here. I love these flowers on this one. I just picked and choose the favorite ones that I liked. My favorite ones or the ones that I liked. So that one there. These I forgot to change it from landscape. I mean from portrait to landscape. So I'm gonna still use part of these for a project or something because she's still good to do on a front cover or something. So these two here, I didn't want to toss them because I printed them on paper and used my ink. So we're gonna use them for either ephemera, make an envelope. I don't know. So that's two that I printed there. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. And like I said, she has 55 different images similar to this, but different colorways and stuff like that. I'm going to show you the ephemera because I didn't print I only printed two of the ephemera sheets, which is these cards and these cards. which I use. You see, these are also different images from the 55. So in a sense, I did 12, 13. So, but we're using the front on these. These are the only ones that did the background. So I'm gonna go to the ephemera and share the screen. So because I didn't how you call it, I didn't print all those because some of them were a little what it was gonna be a lot of fussy cutting. But you know what? That's fine. If you like fussy cutting, go for it. For the project that I'm doing now, I didn't need fussy cutting. Present, share screen. This one here and that one there, and share. There we go. Hey, Miss Jessie. Hey, Miss Nati. So this is the first of the ephemera. They look like stamps. The way the edges are. You could cut them square and use the fancy scissors. I have those decorative scissors from back in the 90s that look like a stamp that you can use for this. I'm trying to see which drawer those were in. Oh, are they over here? No, not that one. I had them somewhere because they're not in that one. I'm missing one of my storage things, but that's okay. That's beside the point. But you can cut them straight up if you wanted these images, and you have all these little guys. So these right here on the upper right, you can use them as tabs. Those will be cute. And the other ones you can use them as a little like library not book plates on the front of a journal or something. These are like door hangers with square openings. And then this one here is one of those other door hangers. You can probably print this on a real thick cardstock. This is like a banner. You see the corners over here are cut out. These are the top two are pockets, and then you got little tags, whatever you want to use them. Here's some more pockets. See the different colorway. Like this one's in the pinks, right? And then this one here is more yellows. So it has different colorways for you. This is like a peachy color, so you can pick whatever color. This one's like in the blues. Is that the one that I printed? Yes, that's the one I printed here. That's this one. And then this one, is that this one? No. That's similar to this one, but has different images. It's 4 cards. This is the one I printed. And then here's some more you can use as bookmarks. More envelopes. Tags with the fancy tops. Here's some corner pockets. And another tag. I think that's it. So the tag part you get. Hold on, where is it? The tags you get 15 pages. So 15 pages of ephemera plus 55 pages of images. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. Huh? Mm-hmm. I'm starting at 7 from now on. Okay. Anybody has any questions before we move on? All her information is down in the description box below. Her email, her coffee site where you can buy the different kits that she has. Not only this one, but the other ones that I've done in the past. And she has other ones that before I became a designer on the team. There's some in there. I did purchase one that I like because it was, what is this one? That's a balloon. Hold on. I'm looking for my notebook, my notes for these guys here. I forgot where I put them. I need to put little tags. Little tags, and that's a stationery box. No. Okay. I know I wrote them down because I was doing this with Miss Angel one night. Hey, Miss Rachel, thrifty crocheter. It's not that one. Here we go. Look, I had a paper clip on it. Duh. That's the one we're doing. No, 3x5 cover. Back. No, that's not it. Is it on the back side? No. 3x5 cover. Go pack cover. 8.5 by 11 cover. 3 and 8 from 5 and 8 is a back. No, this is not it. One moment, please. 4x6 post-it pad. Here we go. Found it. It's on this side. I do label it. See, I do label it. I just need to, I don't know, get a better system there. So we're gonna do this one first. It has a chipboard back, and it's got cardstock cover, and then where's no? This is not the right thing. Hold on. Oh, did I grab the wrong one? You know what, guys? I don't have another uh nope, I don't have it. Okay, we'll build it, and I'll show you how, because this one is the post-it notes, you know, the kind that you take off the top. But these are not post-it notes. These are glued on top. So I have these colors, but they're different than this, and they're also a different size. So let me build this. Huh. I thought I had another one, and I was looking at them. Dollar Tree has them, but they don't have the lines anymore. The ones that I saw yesterday. So I don't know. You know what I mean? But that's beside the point. Let's get to building. I'm gonna use my X-Acto knife for my chipboard. I do have that new rotary cutter, but I do not want to damage it. I'm not sure if it will cut chipboard, but like I said, it's brand new and I don't want to damage it. So we're going to get some chipboard on my shelf here that I organized yesterday and today. So now I know where all my chipboard is, all my paper, well, the vicinity. And I'm sure and this top shelf is hard to get to. Hold on. Come on. There you go. Goodness gracious. chipboard, which is a real thick cardboard. Nice and strong. So we're going to cut a piece of chipboard 6 inches by 6 1/4. So basically we're gonna cut this in half. So we're gonna measure 6 inches. And then move my light over here so I can see a little better. That's another video I have to edit, is this magnifying lamp light that a company sent me, and I haven't been able to edit the video because at first I couldn't see what I was doing. And then I had to renew my ephemera. So it was a little bit of everything. But I did do that video for the last design project where I made the little half composition notebook, the roses. So we're just using I had that cool cutter that Miss Angel got me, but for some reason it was some of it after 3 cuts it stopped cutting all the way through. So we returned it. So we're gonna just use an X-Acto knife now, because I'm not gonna keep something that doesn't work properly, because it's gonna end up being a big giant paperweight. Like I said, I'm not gonna risk my new cutter with it. Because I want that to cut paper nicely, and I don't want to ruin the blade. Gonna do 6 1/4. 6 1/4. Gonna cut that off too. I do the lines in it. It's so dark I can't see. There we go. Yeah, I line this line up down here. You can't see. There's grid here, so I line it on this line here and down here. Cut. The bad thing about this being 6 by 6 1/4, this piece is too short for another one of these. But I can keep this to do a smaller one like this one. See, this is the 4 by 6. This is the 3 by 5. So this piece will work for the 3 by 5. So keep that in mind. Nothing's getting wasted here. So got that. Okay. I cut it wrong. Hold on a second. What did I do? The chipboard is supposed to be 6 1/8 by 5. Sorry, guys. Not 6 1/4, 6 1/8. So I cut that. So we're gonna take an eighth off of this side, which is not much, but you know, makes a difference when you're making stuff small. Is that it? I should have read what it says. It says chipboard on my notes. So we took that out. Just a little bit. And then over here we need to take an inch off because we need some needs to be 5. Okay, line it up on the edge here. Hey, Miss Karen. So what did you get at Joann's today? You said you were making a trip out there today. What did you get? If I go to any Joann's, it'll probably be on Friday when I go to the doctor. Because it's on the way to the doctor. Keep this because it could be a good spine for another small notebook if you want to. Okay, chipboard is 6 1/8 by 5. Okay, and we put this to the side. I'm going to be cutting the paper, but I'm going to keep the cutter on the side table since it doesn't fit right here nicely. So I promise that's what I'm doing over here. Look at that pretty paper. And I'm going to use do the outside cover with the 110-pound cardstock. And this is 65-pound, which is going to be for the next notebook. And tell me something, guys. They're both white. Why is one off white? And they both say white. See, look. It says white, but this one looks off white compared to that one. The last. So I don't understand. So we're cutting. I'm cutting this cardstock right now. The 110-pound, and that one I'm cutting it to 6 and 6 1/4. That's what I was supposed to do, the 6 1/4. All that fun stuff. Let me open my cutter up because I need the 6 inches, and this only goes up to 5. I need the bed open. I can switch the camera so you guys can see me cutting. So I have to put this one over here. And I'm gonna switch the camera so you can see me cutting. Hopefully I don't block it too much, but see, this is my cutter over here. So it's too deep because I have a bunch of stuff in front of me over here. So it's too deep to put over here, and it's nice and wide. So we're gonna cut this. Let's get this out of the way over here. What was it saying? Paper was 6 by 6 1/4. Okay, gonna cut it by 6. Gonna unlock it. Lift this up. Okay, where's 6 over here? Right on the edge. Okay. By 6 1/4. I'm still having trouble with my eyes, so I need my camera on my phone to see. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I still can't see. Okay, this is for the cover. This is going to be too thick for the wrap around the cardboard. Most of it's going to be covered. Okay, I'm thinking out loud, guys, because I've only done two of them, and I forgot that I have to cover the chipboard with some cardstock, but this 110 is going to be too heavy to wrap, so I'm going to cut one of the 65 pound to do the back, even though it's a little different color, but that's fine. And you want to cut it at least an inch bigger all the way around or so. So I'm just going to put this in here and eyeball it. Okay. And I use all these scraps on other projects, so. Sorry, I was looking for my how you call it, for my score, my scoring. Oh wait, I forgot what it called. Don't mind me. Okay, we're gonna do this right here for now. Just move everybody over. Okay, this is the cover that I covered for this. No, this way. Yes. Okay. Okay. Switch camera. Hello again. One moment, guys. Hey, Miss Tracy. Okay. Okay. Gonna get some double-sided tape. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Something just threw me off. That's okay. You can use pattern paper here if you have nice thick paper, because you got this chipboard here, so it doesn't have to be that thick. You know what? Hold on a second. To make it even prettier, instead of the white, let's pick a back for a paper for the back, right? I like this right here for the back. Let's do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Why just have boring paper, right? Where's There it is. Okay, so on the edge of that. Oh, there we go. I'm just cutting it down so I can use it as the back. I gotta make sure that I'm doing this the right orientation, because we don't want the pictures to be sideways. So this is the Gotta make sure that. So this is the height. So I need to cut it like over here. So we're cutting. Okay, this paper right here. Yes, I'm all over the place. Don't mind me. I don't mind me. So we're gonna cut it. Yeah, we're gonna cut it like that and mark it right here. Hello, Hoga. There's a learning curve with this cutter. So don't rush yourself. There we go. Good. This beautiful. Did I cut this wrong? Oh, I did cut it wrong. There's not enough room to see what I say about. Oh, don't mind me. I'm not paying attention. Let me see if one of these guys will work on the back. Oh, she will work on the back. So what I'm gonna do is just cut the white edge off, and then we'll just have extra. No biggie right now. Like I said, it's a learning curve. But I don't see exactly where the blade is going just yet. But I'm learning. Just like with anything new, you gotta get all the tips and tricks that you need to figure out. But that's okay. I'm liking the way it's cutting, and that's important. Because like I said, my favorite cutter, which is also Fiskars. This is a Fiskars, but it's not a V-shaped. It is a V-shaped blade, but it's a different kind of blade housing. And I haven't been. They don't make it anymore, so I had to go somewhere else. So we're gonna use this one instead. But so this is gonna be. Wait a minute. This is the cover. I, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna be cutting into the wrong thing. No, what did I do? Let me refresh, rewind. Hey, Mama Gwen. Let me double check this. The cover is supposed to be 6 1/8 by 5. That's 5. 6 1/8. So this is right here. This is the top. Okay, so I can remember that. And the paper is 6. The cover is 6. That's 6 by 6 1/4. So is it this one? No, this looks too small. Where did I put the cover? None of these is the cover. 1 second, guys. Did I move the cover somewhere? I may just have to grab another one. I think I cut something wrong. So the cover that goes on the outside of the notebook is supposed to be 6 1/8, 6 1/4. I mean, that's 7. That's 7 1/2 by 6 1/2. So I no this is what I cut to cover this. Yeah, this is what I cut to the head with this, which we change it to this. So this is no longer viable. I cut this wrong. This is supposed to be, this is 5.5. This is too small. Okay, let's rewind. Let's start this over again. Okay, let's start this over again. Let me go get another sheet of paper, cardstock. I mean, the 110, because I want a nice thick cover. Let's- Okay. I would watch this once and redo it later if you want. So I got another one. So the paper is supposed to be 6 inches by 6.25. Okay? So as the height this here, which is not 6 inches, because this is 6 1/8, right? No, this is not 6 1/8. Hold on. This is still too long. I'm gonna make it this height here. Hold on. A little flustered here. Hold on. 1 second. 6 1/8 is right there. So I had to cut just like a 16th off because I didn't cut it completely at 6 1/8. So we're gonna do this real quick like this. Okay. So the paper needs to be, because I'll show you. Okay. This cover needs to be the height of the chipboard, right? So it has to be 6 1/8 high by 6 1/4. Right? Okay, let's do this again. I'm gonna cut it 6 1/8. It's real frustrating when it's hard to see numbers on your cutter when you're trying to cut something. So 6 1/4. I'm still here, guys. I'm just trying to see the move the paper and adjust the. Here's 7. So that's a quarter. That's a quarter. That's a quarter. Right there. Right. 1/4. 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's 6 1/4. And then 6 1/8, which is right there, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a little bit here. Okay. Okay, this is supposed to be the height of this. You see? And then we'll be scoring to do the pen loop, but we're going to do it where this section here is on this side over here. Okay. Chair. Okay. Let's cover this real quick so we can get that out of the way. Tracy says, I am moving slow today. I've been fighting low blood sugars today. Making spaghetti for supper and got banana bread in the oven. Oh no! You know why your sugars are low? I've been up early today, but I wasn't doing much except for organizing my desk a little bit more, so I can actually start working today. Because when I start organizing, I take things apart. I take this shelf, everything off this shelf and put it on my table. Take everything off that shelf and put it on the table, so I can move that table over here or that shelf over there. So everything was all over my table. So that's how I reorganize. And so far the paper part of it of my craft room is pretty decent, I think. Where all the paper that I need for the printer is right next to the printer. And then all the chipboard is in one spot. Cardstock is another spot. And then I got all the paper pads in another spot. So this is here, this here. So I want to try to get most of her on this side over here. So it's gonna have extra paper. We're gonna cut it down. Make sure this is the top. So this is the top. Make sure that there's about that much all the way around. It's over here. There we go. See, there's extra here. So all I'm gonna do is just cut it off a little bit. That's weird, Tracy. Okay, there we go. So we're going to. Mr. Earl used my scissors the other day, and I had them on a little lanyard, and didn't make it back on the lanyard. So I don't have my favorite little. So I ordered another one because knowing him, who knows where those are. They were like $7. So, and the one that they didn't have this color before, they had purple. And I usually put the corners back in here. But this one, not so much. But from wherever I cut them off, let's see. Make sure I got them in the right corner. It's mainly so you don't see the cardboard over here. When you, I do leave a little gap away from the cardboard, but just in case, I always put. There we go. I put the paper back in this corner so hide the cardboard as a precaution. Oh snap! But okay, that was weird. Uh, my YouTube on my side kicked me out. There we go. We're back. We're back on board over here. StreamYard is okay. Yeah, StreamYard's okay. Don't know why I'm a little frazzled today. Don't know why. You think you have everything under control, and one thing falls apart, and then everything starts falling apart afterwards. But we're rolling with it, continuing where we can do this. Oops, pick up the paper. You see how pretty that bead of glue is now? I knew that tip on the other one was a little damaged. But it shouldn't do that. I need to go to my phone and switch off some notifications. Like, you have message after message after message. I don't need to know all the messages coming in from the same chat. You know, fold this over, fold this over. Okay, I'm gonna see this is 32-pound copy paper, which is really nice. It's a pretty bright white, but we actually printed it on one side. But for this, because we're using chipboard, it doesn't matter if it's too thin. Look how pretty that back is. But if you're doing it without chipboard, I wouldn't use copy paper for this. The 32-pound is good for journal pages. If you're doing like a little journal pages in between, a hardcover or something like that. Where's my blank folder? Here we go. There's a different weight paper for every different project. So once you play around with paper, you'll know if it's too light or too thick. Like I knew that the 110 wasn't gonna do this, wrap around the cardboard. So that's why I didn't use the 110. And since I'm using chipboard, the 32 would be fine. I would have used a 65 like I did with this one here. This blue is 65, so that was able to wrap around. But since we got this pretty paper, why not use it, right? That the cardboard exposed there a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay. I may have to go to the living room in a second and go get my fan. Cause it's getting a little warm over here. There we go. So we got this pretty back. That way here. Okay, now we need to cover this here, right? So we need a sheet of paper that is just a little bit shorter than this. This is 5, so I need a piece that's how did I do it over here? Hold on. Okay. 4 3/4. So inside I didn't write that. 4 3/4 by 6. And since we're covering this, see this, we're covering it with a pad, and the cover for this, I'm not gonna put a pretty piece of paper there. I may just use the white paper that we cut off, and see if there's a big enough piece to cut down, and put that in there. See what I mean? Because you don't want to put pretty paper here and have it covered. So let me see. I cut a bunch of pieces over here. Let's see. We got one that's short enough. Let's see this one. Oh, this one's good. I just have to cut it on the side. Cut it right around there. No. There it is. Okay. Let me do something on this little guard to make it easier for me to see. See, this piece goes right there. And I'm gonna cut a little bit off the top. Just a sliver. Just a little sliver. There we go. So this goes right in here. Like so. There. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get the glue. All the way around. And inside. Okay. Now we're gonna center this on this cover here. As much as possible. There we go. And press. So this is the cover now. Okay? The paper that I have is good for larger notebooks and journals and stuff. But this is what I had in plan today. So I'm just showing you that you can do even smaller pieces with a couple pages of that. How you call it? Of that printable. Okay, we got now. This is the cover, right? No, double check. Okay, this is the cover, right? It's a little too big. Hold on. I need to cut a itty bitty sliver off, but I'm gonna do it over here. It's like basically nothing, but it makes a big difference. Because you want the height of this to be the height of the cover of the chipboard, because you don't want nothing to overhang or anything. Okay, let's put this to the side. Put that over here. Now we're going to score this. Let me get the little scoreboard out. I got my baby scoreboard. Again, I went to Dollar Tree and forgot to get a little ball tools. That's okay. Make sure that you're scoring on the right side. So we're going to score on the part that's 6 and the, what is it, 6 1/4, right? This is 6 1/4. Yes, on the 6 1/4 side, we're going to score at. It doesn't matter if it's left or right, because once you finish scoring, you're going to flip it, depending is it left or right. So we're going to score it at. I can't see here. Hold on. Going to score it at 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 and 3/8. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 3/8. 4 and 3/8 and 5 and 3/8. So this is 5, right? 1, 2, 3. See, for the pen on the left side, like this, you would just turn this way. For the pen on the right side, you're gonna turn it this way. Where the scores are on the right side. Make sure that I did this right. Yes, I think I did this right. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm thinking out loud. So we're going to fold this back. This is my third one making this, so I was fresh when I was making the second one from the first one, so this is that. So this is gonna be up, and this is gonna be back down. Okay. So this is gonna look like this. So we're gonna do. This is gonna be on this side over here, like so. Right? What did I do wrong? Okay, I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, so this is gonna be like this. So it's gonna open to the right. Okay. So I need to grab one of the little pens I have right here. No, I don't have it right there. Where do I have them? In here? I know I have them somewhere. There they are. These little pens. These are the Halloween pens from Dollar Tree. I got some acetone and took off all the decorations off. That was pretty cool to do that. So we're gonna put the pen around here, right? Come on. Put the pen around here. So we're gonna mark it about that way. Okay? So you're gonna go like these, right? You're gonna fold it this way. Okay? And that's what my favorite scissors. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can hunt them down a little. Let me ask Mr. Earl. Honey. Oh, he's not. Mr. Earl's not here. I'm gonna get another pair of scissors. I forgot Mr. Earl left. I'm gonna get another pair of scissors. See the, because the other pair of scissors, the tippy tip works really good to cut to do these cuts. Because we're gonna cut. Where is that line? Okay, I'm gonna have to transfer this line. Can I? Yeah, no. I need to transfer this line. Doesn't matter where, more or less. There to there. Okay. So we're gonna cut to the score line, and you're cutting through both sides, right? See, it won't. These scissors won't do what the other ones do. So I have to. There. I'm glad I got some new ones because I don't know where he put mine. There we go. Get some erasers. to erase the pencil mark. Okay, pencil mark. Okay, so we cut. Where did we cut? Right there. We cut right here. So what we're gonna do is push this piece down like so, right? It's gonna go like this, and then we're going to pop this little section out. Like, come on, pop it. There we go. Pop it. Watch it. See, it didn't cut all the way to the end, which I knew that was gonna happen with these scissors. I don't have any other scissors that can get. Let me see if I can get it, because it needs to go closer to the score mark. So we're going to carefully put the exactly through there. I'll check the comments in a second. I'm there. Okay, that pops out like that, and then the pen should slide right in here like so. See, this side needs to get cut out a little bit more too. So we're going to slide the X-Acto in here a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. You gotta do this before you glue it all down, because then you won't be able to do it. It still needs a little bit more wiggle room. Hold on. Just a little bit. I'm missing my precision scissors, guys. They are awesome for this project, or for anything that you need a little snip, because these don't cut anymore. And it's weird because these are the same. Where are they? It's the same brand as the other ones, but the other ones are still sharp. This one is not. There we go. You see, this goes in there nice and smooth now. So I'll show you. So you had this cut in there like that, right? So what you do when you cut that piece off, you push this little section out like that to hold your pen. Miss Adele's been a member for 12 months. Woohoo! Hey, Miss Sandy. Did I say hello or not? I can't remember. Miss Nati will be right back. Miss Adele, hello. I can't story. Okie dokie. So now we're gonna this flap here. You don't have to put this flap here. I just like the finished edge on the side of the notebook. So that's why there's an extra flap there. So we're gonna glue this flap down right here like so. Okay. Like I said, for this one here, this will be on this side, right? With the pen loop over here on top. Since we're making a left-handed one, this is on this side with the pen loop on the right. So we got the pretty cover here. So we're gonna glue this section down right here. That's all we're gonna glue down. Okay. I'm trying to. This white paper is hard to see where the edge is from the score mark. We're gonna put this right here, go put it as closest to the edge as possible because remember we made this as high as the actual cover. So we're going to do that. And put that right there. So that you see this is where it's going to go flip over. So if you're left-handed, you can hold it right here and right over here. So now we're going to find a piece of a pretty paper for the front there. Let's see what we're going to use. Okay, do we want a girl on the front, or do we want like something like that on the front? Let's just look through the rest here real quick. See, you could probably just use one sheet, put half of it on the front and half of it on the back. Because I believe it. Let me see. Was that? No, that's a different one. Oh, this is the one I cut wrong. But there is enough for one sheet. So if you do printed 55 pages, you have 55 notebooks. I like this one. I think I'm gonna use her. Or I don't know, because if I do this right here, well, I'll have some of the flowers too. Let me cut this down and see how it looks. Because I like her and the flowers there. I am a very messy crafter. When I'm crafting, I put everything away when I finish, right? And that just fell. Where'd it go? There it is. There we go. But when I'm crafting, I start putting things on top of things, and things become avalanches after a while. Okay, let's move this. Move the ruler here. Okay, I'm gonna cut her down to see how she's going to look on the front cover. Come on. Okay, and I'm gonna cut right off at the flowers. And then we'll see where we need to cut it on top and bottom. I might ink her too. Well, let me get my vintage photo. I think I'm gonna ink her. Where are you? Vintage photo, vintage photo. Walnut stain, you know. I want vintage photo. Walnut stain's a little dark. Mr. Earl, you're back. Do you know where you put my scissors?
Yeah.
The little short, stubby ones?
Yeah.
You do? Yeah. Where? Right here. Look what he got me. He got me some nail stickers.
Maria got you those nail stickers.
Oh, you went with Maria?
No, I seen her checking out. She says, I got this for you.
Oh, cool. And they're they're blue nails, and they had that little daisy stickers.
Yeah. She says, I saw this and I knew it was for Nancy.
Then I said, thank you. These are the scissors I was looking for, guys. You see these little things? There's nice. Let's be nice. Now I have 2 pairs because I ordered a purple set. And I've had these for over 4 years. I'm not going to ink yet because I need to cut it down to the right size. I'm all over the place today, guys. 8:30. I think I may just do this one notebook. That's it. That'll be it. That's okay with you guys, right? Um, pencil. Here we go. Pencil. Okay. I want to keep her, right? So she's tall enough to go over here. I'm going to keep her around there because I want a white edge around the edge. So I'm going to cut her around here like that. And then cut it around there. Okay, let's go cut her down. I had ordered 3 sets from Fox Medium Fox today. But they'll take about a week to get here, so I can wear those in the meantime. I lost my mark. Hold on, guys. Where did I mark it? I need to mark it where I could actually see it. Hold on. Don't mind me. I'm just going a little wild over here. Like that, like that. I'm going to cut right there. Okay. I marked it where it's dark, so I couldn't see where I was marking. And I'll go over here. For the cover here, I would have put this on 110 paper as well to make this nice and sturdier. But since I already had it on 32, I'm not gonna reprint it. But since I already have this on 110, it should be fine. Okay, we got to take the pencil mark from here. Everybody's a little quiet today. Okay, we're gonna go and ink the edges. You don't have to. You can leave it without inking it. But for this type of paper, the Victorian and antique, vintage, the inking gives it that cool effect to make it even though I'm putting it on white paper. If I had a different because I only bought for this 110 pound, I only bought black and white. I could have put this on black. Maybe it would have given a different look, of course. You know what? I'm going to ink this guy here too. That way it doesn't look so crispy. Do the edge right here. I'm going to do the edge on the side here too. And we'll do the back here since I didn't do it, so I'm going to do it now. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to glue her on. I'm going to flatten the cover out. It'll be easier to glue. Okay. And then we're going to try to center her on the cover here. Slide it over a little bit. Come on. Not yet. Come on. Get off. Ah, she lay down too fast. Oh, okay. That's okay. Just be careful.
Careful, Nancy.
Be careful. There we go. I'm gonna bend this back down like this. There we go. We're gonna get a piece of paper for here, and we're gonna do one on the inside cover as well. But I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna mute. We're back. Okay, we're gonna cut a piece for the inside right there. And the mats are 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm gonna do the 5 3/4 first because that's the height.
It was 5 3/4.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over here, 5 3/4. Oh my. The 5 3/4 is gonna be hard to because it's inside the
The wheel?
no, it's in where the table folds in half. That's five. That's 5 1/2. I'm gonna assume that that's 5 3/4 right there in the middle. We're gonna see. We're gonna see in a second if that's correct. Yep, I was right. I was right, guys. Right there in the middle of the two where the thing folds up. That's the 5 3/4. Now 3 3/4 is 1, 2, and 3, and that's 3. And there's there we go. 3 3/4. I'll put this guy inside here. And I cut it a little bit too short. I do not like it. We're gonna get another piece. Uh, so that wasn't 5 3/4 what I thought it was. But that's okay. I'll just use those for tags or something. Even though the 32-pound paper, we'll figure something out. Let me get something else over here. Another sheet of paper. I'm trying to use the ones that I cut the wrong way or printed the wrong way. The landscape portrait instead of landscape. Because I know I can use that here. So we're going to do this again. Put that there. I'll have to measure with a ruler later. Because that's 6 right there. So I guess 5 3/4 will be there. That looks like right. I'm guessing right now. I don't know if you guys know some paper trimmers. When you open the arm from the base, there's a little gap that has no numbers, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. The between the 5 1/2 and 6, there's no numbers, so I'm like eyeballing what this is for that one set one. Let's see if I did it right this time. There we go. We did it. We did it. We did it. And I need to ink the inside. We didn't ink the inside of the white. I'm going to fold this like this so you can ink this side here. There we go. I'm going to ink the paper. Good. I don't know if I should just I'm debating about the number of lives I do and if I'm doing them at the right time. I don't want to waste people's times. Or I'm not doing interesting enough projects. Okay, this goes here. And now we're going to put a piece of here. Let me see if the okay, that's a good height. You know, this is an inch, right? That's another thing that's weird about this color. That from the edge of the blade to what I have to do make something to make it work for me. There's one right there, right? That's one. That's one. So I have to bring it in just a little bit. Like that. Let's see if I did it right. Oh no, I forgot to cut this the white edge off. Hold on. I can still do it. Hold on. I can still do it with this paper. This is one, right? Hold on. Let me fold this up. Yeah, that is one. So it has to be just under 1 inch. So if that's 1 inch, I'm gonna bring it in a little bit more. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to have to cut around. Actually, it came out too short. I don't like it. Ugh. Okay. Let's try this one more time. I want to have so many scraps here. Let's do the one. I'm just gonna do one this scissors. Well, this is cool. This sort of looks like her dress here. Is it upside down? No. That's fine. Optical illusion. Once my eyes get better, I'm sure I'll be able to do it. So it doesn't look so weird down there. Do I put it down there like this? Or do I put it like this? I think I'll do it like this. So I'm going to put it up against this little pen loop thing here. Like this and like this. And where's the... And, okay. So this is where this pair of scissors is perfect for this because it goes right to that little nip right there. and this goes like slides right there. Okay, now we ink this in. Thank you, Pam. Hello, Miss Pam. I wanted to do two today, but this one gave me some headaches because I was cutting the paper wrong and the cut chipboard wrong and all that fun stuff wrong. I'm gonna slide it down a little bit. Okay, so this opens up and I think I got it too close to the edge there. Yeah, got it too close to the edge. Let's see if I can make it bend right there. There we go. I got it too close to the score edge. That way it wasn't bending correctly. So there we go. See how it folds up on this side here? It's not supposed to be that close to the edge there, but that's okay. You can put a piece of paper there if you want. I'm not. I don't think I did with the other ones either. No, I didn't. So you put the pen right here. Okay. And I'm going to cannibalize one of these. When I find another pad, I'll put it back in this one. And that's okay. So we're going to, I said cannibalize it. You see, this is the back cover of the notebook. No big deal, because all we're going to do is glue the top, slide this in here before it dries. Like so. There we go. And there we go. We have a cute little notebook for a left-hander, so you can hold it. So this is a nice hard chipboard. So if you want to take notes on the fly, flip it open, and left-handed people can use this one. I will put another notepad once I find it for this one. But you see this one here is for right-handed people. So you can put your hand here, open it up, and right over here. So you got right-handed, left-handed. So the scoring on this, it doesn't matter because all you gotta do is flip it depending on which side. The only thing that's different is where you cut the pen loop. Because if you're gonna do it this way, the pen loop will be up here. And I need to put glue where it folded over. Okay, see right here where it folded over the score line. Or I can carefully cut it with my X-Acto knife. Let's try that. Why not? I'm gonna put it up against put it right there. And carefully, because it's not glued down. Because you don't want to cut through the both cardboard. So you just do a little bit at a time. Come on. I see you. There we go. See, that's the way it's supposed to go. And since I cut that edge is not inked, but that's okay. I'll go do this side over here a little bit. I can't fold it flat anymore because the notebook is in there. But if I would have done this beforehand, I could have done it with the notebook flat. And I'm going doing light passes. I'm not going real hard to because I don't want to cut all the way through the notebook itself. And that one I can, this little last piece, I can use my scissors here. And trim it. And I messed up there as well, so there we go. There we go. I fix it so it doesn't open up. I mean, doesn't. There we go. So there you go. And you got all this. And once this is over, all you gotta do is peel the back of the new pad, because you got this is all sticky, right? So peel the last page, the white page off the new pad, and stick it back on here. You don't have to put glue. I put a glue so that it could be a little sturdier, but you can just take the last pad and you can still use it. So you got that one, and then you can embellish it any which way. This one I put a little cut apart here, and then same thing with this one. I did a little cut apart card here, but since this one here has pretty images on it already, you don't have to. And then this one here, I even put a little, I cut a little tag, and this is a little pocket. So if anything, you can put a little gift card in there. I have some gift cards here. Hold on. Right here. See, gift card fits right in there. So it could be a little gift card holder with a little notepad. So it could be a dual purpose. And then this one here, you can put a little note card or whatever. Stick it right in there. How about it? Here, if I wanted to, I could put a little pocket right here, but then you will cover her up. You don't want to cover her up. So many things you can do with these guys. And if I have cut these papers right, I would have only used one sheet of paper. Because from this piece here to this piece to that piece, maybe a sheet and a half. But since I kept on cutting wrong. I cut several pieces, but I still have all this left, which I was gonna do for the junior legal pad holder. So we can do that another time, or I can do that off camera and just share pictures. I like that cover for the cover, the archway of flowers. But this is for Vals Crafts Creations. Oh, she's pretty on the front cover. And her link is down in the description box below. I like this section here too with the flowers. But like I said, there's 55 different pages that you can print. I only printed 14, 15, I said. Something like that. I can't remember now. That was over 2 hours ago. And there's 15 pages of ephemera that you can cut. And embellish your junk journals, your scrapbook pages, your little notebook like this. It doesn't have to be something big. And just cut the paper right the first time. You won't have all these problems. Karen says, I've been here sewing bunny together. Let me, where's the, where did I put the ring? These are cute. I've never seen this where you get a solid color for the nail stickers, and you can embellish it with how many flowers. This one has daisies. So I'll be taking the clear off. I took the red off because the nail polish does not last long on my fingers. That's why I like the stickers. So I'll probably do these either today or tomorrow. See, my nails are clear today. And I ordered 3 sets from Lily and Fox today, so those will be coming in about a week or so. But they last 3 weeks, so I won't be changing these for a while. But I'll have a few sets on hand. Um, oh, I forgot. I got myself a new corner chomper. I was having a problem with the half-inch side on the old one that wasn't cutting very nicely. But look, ready, ready, ready. This is brand new, so there you go. Look how easy. Don't do that to me. You're lying to me. Let's see. I got maybe it's the paper. Let me get another. Here. This is thicker cardstock. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Ah. Because my other one, I tried everything to sharpen it and all that stuff, and it didn't want to work. So I broke down and bought one. You guys are helping me buy all this stuff, if you don't know, but just by watching my videos, sharing me out, subscribing, all that good stuff helps the channel out. So I'm going to switch the camera, and I'm going to show you a couple things that I've been working on. Let's see. Hi there again. Oh, I got move my magnifier light is also my ring light. You see, it's dual purpose. I started working on a corner to corner on Pam's live on Thursday with the mandala bonus bundle in meow with a th, and it's that colorway. So I've gotten this far. I was about this much on Pam's, and I did this today. So I'm doing the corner to corner with that. It's gonna be another baby blanket. I don't do big blankets unless it's for me. And that one is it. And then these right here, I finished blocking them yesterday. My squares, they're blocked and ready to go. And I got this handle from Plaid as as a creator that sent these to us. So I'm going to work something similar to that bag right there with the squares. I mean, I wasn't planning on the pattern for that is inside this package here. They have the pattern for all three of these purses. But since I already had squares just sitting around, I just blocked them and I'll be making them into a purse. And I'll be using this one here, which is Delft Blue, to join them. This is red heart. It's an old red heart too. It was on clearance at one time. So those are two of my projects here, crochet wise. I'll be making more notebooks. I have more paper coming in to make more of the legal pad notebooks and these little ones too, and the composition notebooks. So I usually don't do this on my glue, but I'm going to start doing it after every time I use it because I don't know when I'm going to use it again. That way it doesn't clog up and I don't have to worry about. Hold on. There's a little pin in there that you have to put inside the other pin. It's hard. Hmm. I'm trying to. Where is it? It's in there. I can see it. I just can't see it to put it into the. Nope. Nope. There we go. Did it. That way it doesn't clog up. And then you set the glue like this. Instead of putting it down like this because the cap is on it, you just put it like this and it holds it up. And then when you use it again, just take the cap off. There we go. So I'll be making notebooks, finishing those crochet projects. Um, I'm hoping by April, I'll be able to get back to the panda, the little dancing panda, because my eyes are getting better. Well, my left eye, my right eye, it'll be a while before we get surgery on it. Hey, Miss Connie. So that's what I'm doing. But go check out Vals Craft Creations for her. What did she call it again? Victorian Springtime Elegance Junk Journal Kit. There's 55 pages that you can print out, and you can print out as much as you want, and 15 pages of ephemera. So you can make your own little mini journal or mini notebook, or you can make a large journal with it. And depending on see this one here, I printed it on 110 card, and I have that as a background, so I can cut it into note cards. And I have all this extra paper to cut that I could cut down. There we go. See, I was going to do the cover for one of these, but to make it left-handed as well. But I'll take pictures when I get it done. I'll be doing it with the Victorian Elegance as well. So that goes right there for now. So this is what we did today. So you can open it this way and right over here if you're left-handed, and you have a place to hold it. And again, I have a right-handed one too. If anybody's interested in any of these, just let me know. Send me an email. I have a little 3x5 one too, and I'll be going back to Dollar Tree and getting a new pad for this one that I took off. And for these other ones here, I have a different way to make these so that you can remove these as well, like the bigger ones. So I'll be making covers. I got several of these. I thought for some reason I thought this was posted and it wasn't. So I have a bunch of notebooks laying around. So I've been making more notebooks to put You can, small, medium, large. I think that's it for today. On Tuesday, we're going to continue with the bathroom. Um, I'm going to try my best to get the tub and the sink remade with the polymer clay. I'm not promising, but we'll get more of the little tub tray completed as a more decor, and I think that'll be it for that. I'm thinking, I think that's it for that one. Before we leave, if anybody wants to drop their channel, type the letters PJ. No, TP. TP. I'll change it for next week. Cut a notebook down to where did I put it, or did I use it already? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking out loud. Anybody have any questions, comments, or inquiries before we take off? Later, Mr. Greg. Good night, Miss Sandy. So until next time, be brave, be strong, and create little notepads with the vintage elegance, Victorian elegance. Excuse me. Again, all the information for the printables are in the description box below. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye. Leave me a pen emoji in the comments below. Thank you. Bye.